Bury me a priest. Up at night, I never sleep, contemplating how to set my people free. Bury me a priest. Revolution, I be moving, got the feds, get a virus in these streets. Nigga, bury me a priest. Restoring honor to my dad's name, he died before he ever got to see you. Bury me a priest. If it's devil, rest in peace. Tell my kids that it died on his feet. Bury me a priest. So cold-blooded, but the hoes love it. Posted with the low stugging. At 15, I got caught up in the wrong spot. The cop tried to want me till my nose blooded. Now I'm fighting back. Suit up all my niggas in that black. Troopers with them killers in the cat. Catch me on the corner going hard with them motherfucking facts. Blaze on your bitch ass. Drop the truth for change, then I get cash. Bring it to the table, then we split that. It's that nation building flow to make the dead turn their neck like a whiplash. Now bury me a priest. Up at night, I never sleep, contemplating how to set my people free. Bury me a priest. Revolution, I be moving, got the feds, get a virus in these streets. Nigga, bury me a priest. Restoring honor.
Y'all about Shimon Shah Thought. Y'all was smaller thought Shimon Shah. Tuning in live, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, ISUPK here in Virginia. It's been Captain Nader Shah. You tuned into another episode here on combating sexual assault and violence here. Of course, the ISUPK stands on the front lines dealing with all of the issues and problems in the Black, Hispanic, and Native American community that no one wants to face, that our religious leaders, whether you in Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, Rastafarianism, whatever religious way of life that you have chosen, we have these problems across our 12 tribes that do not get pushed. They do not get resolved. You understand? They are huge problems. Today, coming out of Norfolk University, Norfolk State University, man, a huge problem, scandal. This young brother here in a football world, in a football arena, playing football, and this brother now become a victim, which is so commonplace dealing with this sports world of sexual assault, man. This brother in here, he had to go and get a lawyer because they trivialized him, you understand, him talking about what happened to him, showing that it's so commonplace and so normal with this hazing in this sports world that Norfolk State University, they were already aware of these allegations just coming out, man. They knew about it. You understand? And he was not the first or the only one to talk about that this has happened, and everybody know about it. It's commonplace, you understand, that you hear about these hazings and these sexual assaults, and it's acceptable in this sports world, in this arena, but it is not acceptable, man. The Lord does not want us to have to deal with this. The Lord does not want us to be a part of this world with another nation of people where they decide that things like this are acceptable. They are not acceptable to the Lord, man. We're going to deal with it. We're going to stay and deal with these issues, man. Like this brother is just supposed to go on his own and live his regular, normal, everyday life being violated like this, man. What ISUPK, we want to address it, especially in the state of Virginia or anywhere or any of our tribes, man. We're going to get this story coming out of Norfolk State University. Former Norfolk State football player reveals sexual assault, hazing claims. Norfolk, Virginia, right where we speak at. Norfolk, Virginia, we speak not too far from Norfolk State. Any of our camp spots, we've been passing through there dozens of times. We went and spoke on Norfolk State campus plenty of times, man. Norfolk, Virginia, Sean Fahey, or Fahey, however it's pronounced, a former Ocean Lakes High School football player who signed with Norfolk State University. He come out of high school like so many brothers. They're getting into that football world. This is their ticket to get a higher education. Many of them with aspirations to going into the NFL. That may not be this brother's goal or intentions here, but it's a normal passageway going from good high school football career to get into the college, to get your name and everything out there so you can start your career if you plan on pursuing it professionally, or like many brothers, this is your ticket to get athletics so that they can pay for your school, your room, your board, or education. If not, get a free ride to your education. It's a very common thing that many Blacks and Hispanics look forward to. Your basketball scholarship, your track and field scholarship, your football scholarship, you understand, almost guaranteeing because of that sports and athletics and the athleticism that the children of Israel are blessed with, that almost guaranteeing many universities might pay your full way through school. You understand? So this is a lot weighing on this, on the line. Who knows? The brother may have had a full ride. The brother may have had partial ride. The brother may have just tried out for the team because he was good in high school. But it says the player signed with Norfolk State University is going public with his claims of sexual assault and hazing problems he said he encountered while part of NSU's Division I football team this past fall. Meaning he was on the team. You understand? According to the Virginia litigator, Diane Toscano, these claims were not isolated events. The university knew about the behavior and failed to act to protect student athletes. Time and time again, details about those claims were disclosed at a press conference. You understand? Like knowing that these things are going on. In their mind, you depending on Esau society to handle our problems. This is normal and commonplace in Esau society, man. This is normal and it's acceptable that if you in that sports world or in their military or you in the Olympic world or you somewhere with dreams and aspirations of moving up your station in life or performing for one of their beloved events of sports, that you just supposed to endure being abused, being molested, being assaulted, and it's just fun. It's just a game. It's just hazing. It's just, you know how the boys are. So they just duct tape you, you understand, and violate you and do all kind of horrible things to you. And these are not isolated incidents. They are endless. You can see here, stories, high school, middle school, this school, that school, all over, story after story. You understand, articles all over. One of the most famous, Jerry Sandusky, you understand, was the Penn State head coach, football coach down there at Penn State University for many years. He was arrested on 48 counts of raping boys, young players. You understand, in that football world, probably with dreams of going to the NFL, trying to be on the team, not trying to make any waves, not trying to make any problems for the institution, just trying to go and get their education, which is the wrong mindset to have. You are not supposed to be violated and abused or go along to get along, but just put your head down and just for the good of the team. No, there's no for the good of not a goddamn thing, man. Christianity teaches it's acceptable to be a nasty predator and rape and violate people. Children, men, women, boy, girl, whatever. This is not acceptable, man. You are not allowed to do this, but in this evil society under our oppressor, it is common. Common in the middle school, common in the high school, common in the college world, common in the NFL. These are just excerpts of the stories, you understand? And you can go and look these up and see these stories and find them yourself. You understand? All in the football, all in the high school, in the middle school, all kind of allegations. People got to get suspended. Nobody is taking this seriously the way that it needs to be. You understand? In a righteous kingdom, in a righteous approach, the damn football season is over. No more football. The thing is shut down. People getting suspended. Students supposed to get kicked out of the school. They're supposed to be kicked out of the school. They're supposed to lose their scholarship. People are supposed to get called up. They're supposed to get investigated. Arrests are supposed to be made. Charges are supposed to be filed and pressed. These things are not supposed to just be swept under the rug. We're going to read some more of this brother's story, man. Fahey alleged that he was sexually assaulted, sexually harassed, and hazed by members of NSU, Norfolk State University's football team, then was baited by coaches to rejoin the team the next day as if nothing happened, man. This is so familiar in shades of what happens so very often in these religious institutions, like in that Christian church, man. Eddie Long, a well-known and prominent teacher, he's a preacher. This brother molested 5 boys, five that we know of that came forward, and they just supposed to live life like normal, being violated, being abused. You understand? Like, this is against the Lord. But if you are in Esau's world, if you are a part of his society, if you trying to fit in, that's why you got to know that the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of. All of that locker room and that showers with the open doors and the open restrooms, it is to promote and foster an environment of homosexuality so that you can be sexually promiscuous and violate and hazing and all kind of homosexuality that they want to promote. That's why they don't have no damn doors in many places on the stalls. That's why they got open showers to promote everybody just being together. There's laws in the Bible. You're not supposed to show your nakedness with a man or men or woman. Only you is supposed to see your nakedness, or you and your wife, or you and your husband if you a sister, but you're not supposed to be gathered together with a bunch of naked men if you a man, or a bunch of naked women, and y'all just showering together, just open and free and not ashamed of your bodies like Esau promotes that Greco-Roman lifestyle. You understand? The Lord said that we are not supposed to be that way. And again, this is a based man in his society. You understand? In Job chapter 30, it says in Hebrews 12 and 16, it says, "Lest there be any fornicator." A fornicator is someone who does unlawful sexual acts. A man trying to hump another man and slap another. You understand? You got men trying to slap another man's behind and hit him with the towel or grabbing his genitals. The brother gonna get into it in the story. And this brother should not have to deal with this alone. And this should not be something that he gonna fight for the rest of his life with some damn drug addiction until you find Prince dead in the elevator to find out that something like this happened to him as a child, or until Michael Jackson died of an overdose, or you find, you understand, Whitney Houston or her daughter face down dead in the bathtub of an overdose, till you find out that, well, he was this way because something like this happened to him, man. Damn that. This brother did an amazing thing, and he quit that goddamn team. And because they didn't take it seriously like they were supposed to, because in this Christian society, this American society, you saying somebody sexually assaulted and violated you, especially if you are a man, a male, or a boy, it's just a joke. It's just one of the boys. You not a real man. You can't take it. They just playing. Damn that, man. This is not supposed to happen. And this brother took the necessary steps to make this as big as possible. This is supposed to be huge. Stories like this is supposed to be just as big as when you see some video of the damn police officer, Derek Chauvin, with his knee on George Floyd's neck for 9 minutes. Or you see Walter Scott getting shot in the back by Michael Slager in South Carolina. Or you see Trayvon Martin getting gunned down by George Zimmerman, or Betty Shelby murdering Terrence Crutcher. You understand? Or Tim Schmidt, or whoever the hell that murdered the young brother in Ohio at 11 years old, Tamir Rice. Or Freddie Gray getting his damn knee snapped off and his spine, the disc separated from his spine by the Baltimore police. This is supposed to spark outrage in the Black, Hispanic, and Native American community. It's supposed to be on every TV show, every radio station. The music is supposed to stop. The whole football world is supposed to take notice and say, this evil has to stop. No more games, no more practices. The whole goddamn thing gets shut down. People are supposed to go to jail, be brought on charges, lose their scholarships. The whole goddamn thing should be shut down if this was a righteous kingdom and a righteous society, man. The brother is going to explain, man. This is horrible what's going on. You understand? We're going to get scriptures on it. Rise up. Let's get some more, man. This is evil. And nobody going to bring this out. Things like this happen all the time, yet it's still, nobody mentioned it as you pour in son after son into this damn football world. Like, this is something that's so commonplace, you see in all the stories. You understand? It says he was baited by the coaches to rejoin the team. Now, you, a young man or a young adult, going to go and tell the coaches that you're looking up to, that you in their care because you away from your parents and your family because you off in college. You're probably living on campus. This is your first time, maybe away from your parents. You looking at this adult supervision like somebody is looking out for you. And really, this is who you looking up to. This is who's running the goddamn program. Now, it may not be Jerry Sandusky himself that's in there actually doing the sexual assault and all the raping, but they're supposed to be looking out for your best interest, not the best interest of the damn football program. I remember on a radio show that LeVar Arrington, who used to play for the Washington, they were Redskins at the time. I don't know what the hell they are now, but the Washington football team, he had a radio show. And when the news story broke about this disgusting Jerry Sandusky, about all the rapes and all the brothers and all the players that he sexually assaulted, when they come in to shower off after playing football, he in the damn shower taking advantage of all the brothers, all of the boys, and whoever the hell else is on the football team. LeVar Arrington is sitting in there concerned about the Penn State football program and not about all these players and young men and potentially brothers that have been raped and abused here in this world because they wanted to play goddamn football, man. The football should stop. You understand? If you can't deal with this sexual assault and all of these raping that's going on all the goddamn time, then that should be the end of the goddamn football. For the sake of the victims, for the sake of one brother. You understand? That should be the end of that damn football, man. Brother, if you watch this video, man, you contact the ISUPK. You get in our classes, man. We understand, we feel your pain, brother, and you are not alone, man. You can't allow and sit and wait for some evil to happen to you and reach your doorstep before you make it important. Christ said, in so much as you have done it unto the least of these, my brethren, you have done it unto me, man. You do some horrible, heinous act happen to one of us, it happens to all of us. And we had better stop this individual personal salvation nonsense that we learned from the Christian church that is not biblical and start to deal with our issues as a nation, to be brothers and sisters again, so that your life and what happens to you matters, even if it does not personally happen to me. Because it happened to you, it happened to me also. You understand? Let's get some more on this story, what the brother's saying. The young brother said, I was told by coaches I was risking my career. You understand? Meaning that even though I'm being violated, even though I'm being touched inappropriately, even though I'm getting my damn genitals broke and the bigger, stronger players in there that's abusing me, I'm supposed to just take it so that I can have a goddamn career? So that I can play a game, so that I can catch a ball. I'm supposed to allow them to just abuse me, what, the whole time I'm here? I'm supposed to just sit and be sexually assaulted because my career is in jeopardy? Like, this is an evil place, man. And this goes on at the professional level. And that's why the brother said Tom Brady tried to kiss me. I went to his house, Tom Brady kept trying to kiss me. Like, this is a common evil thing that's going on. And this brother's speaking out about it, man. And that's why we started this series to deal with sexual assault, child molestation, all of these things that get swept under the rug and pushed to the side so very often that it should not be, man. We're going to read what the Lord said here about this in the scriptures. Deuteronomy 22 and 25. He said, but if a man find a betrothed damsel, this is a scenario, a man find a young woman, she's already engaged to be married to a man. She's a young woman, she's a damsel, a woman in a field. She's in some open place where there isn't a lot of people around. She's in some secluded place probably. And the man force her. He go and take her and rape her and force her and lie with her to have sex with her. Then the man only that lay with her shall die. Now, because of how evil and vile this society is under our oppressor, you understand? You got to now explain that you're not allowed to go and force a man to lie with you and touch him and violate him either. Tons of brothers have went and endured horrible things like that. That's why they on the street strung out on drugs. That's why they up shooting up and down Portsmouth and Newport News and Norfolk, just where this brother is, because horrible events and things happen to them. And of course, you go and tell the adults they're supposed to be in charge, they looking the other way. They more concerned about you being able to play football and save face and keep the status quo going instead of trying to get you justice, instead of trying to get you restored from the evil that has happened to you. When the ISUPK, that's what we concerned about, man. God damn football. Damn the football program. Damn the sports program. Damn the Olympic program. Damn all of that. If one brother got to be molested, then the hell with the whole goddamn thing. Shut it all down. You understand? This is what the Lord said. But unto the damsel, unto the victim, whether it be a boy, a girl, a man, a woman, a child, your strength is not for you to go and violate and force somebody to go and have sex with you, to abuse them for the sake of fun for a goddamn game. That's a sick, disgusting bastard. And that is what this empire promotes, man. That is the Greco-Roman, Egyptian, Babylonian way. You understand? The only people on the planet that have laws that are against you raping a man, raping a woman and children is these laws, statutes, and commandments in the Bible. Islam doesn't have it. The Christian church doesn't have it. You see the Roman Catholic Church. You understand? Islam don't have it. Muhammad married a goddamn 9-year-old Aisha and had sex with her at 11. She playing with dolls. Here's some grown man trying to have sex with this baby with her Barbie doll set. You understand? You can go and look up the child brides of Lebanon and see lines of 30, 40-year-old men marrying 10 and 11-year-old babies with lipstick and makeup and wedding dresses on, because Islam does not have rules against you having sex and violating some child, some baby, some man, some woman. We the only people that got these records that you are not supposed to do this, that this is against God and it's supposed to be a penalty for it. In 26, Deuteronomy 22 and 26, it says, but unto the damsel, unto the victim, thou shalt do nothing. There is in the damsel nothing worthy of sin, no sin worthy of death. For it is when a man riseth against his neighbor and slayeth him, even so is this matter. It's like you murdering a man, like you murdering a woman, you murdering him, violating and doing this to him, man. What they did to that brother. You understand? For he found her in the field, and the betrothed damsel cried, and there was none to save her, man. This evil is not supposed to go on, but of course, in a wicked society like this, this is something that's so very commonplace. So back to what the brother's story, he said, I was told by coaches I was risking my career. Fahad said, then NSU made my pain worse by sharing sensitive information about the situation to the whole team. Then they try to shame and embarrass the brother. What a terrible decision it was for me to put my faith and safety in Norfolk State University when I accepted that football scholarship over others. Meaning he took a scholarship. He thinking he gonna get his career going. He gonna get his life together. He gonna go to school. He gonna get his education. This might be his ticket into the NFL. And then horrible tragedy strike this brother, man. Violation, abuse strike this brother, man. This ain't something that's supposed to go on, man. And we're not gonna let this go in the ISUPK. You understand? We're gonna do 1,000 of these stories if it takes it. Because in here, we got brotherhood, man. Brother, you contact the ISUPK. I hope you see these videos, man. You contact the ISUPK. You come and get you counseling, man. Get you into this brotherhood and join a force to fight against the evil that is so commonplace happening to brothers just like yourself and other younger brothers that don't have the power and the wherewithal and strength to stand up and say, hey, I've been goddamn violated. I need some justice, man. We're going to get some more. You understand? And during the press conference, Toskino said Fahad's case was not an isolated incident, and she had heard from other student athletes who reported similar issues at NSU during the same period. There are coaches or current staff that knew of the problems because the incidents happened right under their nose. Some of their behaviors, Toscano alleges, took place at NSU include players grabbing others' genitals in front of coaches. You understand? A man, you understand, I believe that happened to Terry Crews some time ago, where a man went up and grabbed his rod in front of his wife, man. That's, you understand, a fight's supposed to break out. You're not supposed to go, your life, somebody's supposed to lose their life behind this, man. This is not just supposed to be Tuesday, you know, boys will be boys, man. Nah, that's an evil and a wicked society. and the system is wicked. You can't change this system from the inside because this is how the system was designed to function. This is Greek culture, Roman culture, Egyptian culture, Hamite culture, Arab culture. You understand? It is only our culture as the children of Israel to not allow this. It says grabbing others' genitals in front of coaches, as well as holding down freshman players and sexually harassing them. Tuskino said, instead of reporting the behavior or disciplining the people responsible, one coach warned one player, it'll catch up to you. Like that's supposed to, you know, a slap on you. You're supposed to go to jail for this, man. You're supposed to be in prison on the sex offenders list, sitting in front of a court, facing major time behind bars, worrying about the safety of your tail in lockup. You understand? This is such an evil thing, man. Such an evil case that goes on, and it should not go away, man. It should not go away. They knew about it. They allowed it to continue, just like many other school programs allow these things to continue. Horrible hazing stories in middle schools, elementary schools. I read some story where they had to arrest something like 8 students and put 4 coaches on administrative leave because the whole goddamn football team is in there taking broomsticks and sodomizing the goddamn freshmen. When you come in to play football to join the team, a part of you joining Esau's team in his right spirit is he gonna go now and violate you and rape you for fun. Now you are part of the team, man. This is an evil, wicked society. You understand? It's an evil place, man. That's why the Lord said in Hebrews 12 and 16, lest there be any fornicator, an evil man that like unlawful sex or profane person as Esau, as the oppressor, who's the devil that the Bible speaks of. You understand? The Lord said in Job 30 and 8, they were the children of fools. This is a foolish lifestyle, a foolish way of living, man. Yea, children of base men, a low man, a low noun man, and a low, very low nature. If you don't watch your dogs, the dogs are just go and hump each other for dominance. You understand? They're not human. They need someone to rule and be an authority over them. That is why these people should not be free. Our oppressors should not be in charge. That's why the Bible says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. A wicked man rules the planet Earth that allows this. Think of how many schools, how many football programs it is from the time that they are children to the time that they are adults, to the college level, to the high school level. Think of all the incidents like this that go unreported with big linebackers and 300, 280 pound and people that's full of muscle and double and triple your age and your strength, the big monsters playing on the football field, all the violation and things that's going on in the damn NFL. That's just, you know, the boys is boys. Like, this is a horrible thing, man. Lord be with that brother, man. Eddie Long violated brothers, and brothers went, some of them went, killed themselves, man. You understand? Brother went and took his life because he couldn't get Eddie Long's smell off of him, man. This is an evil thing, man. We on the front lines combating all of this sexual assault, violence, all of these things here in the ISUPK, man. It's not going to get swept under the rug. Neither is the drug addiction, the murder, the hoeing, the divorce, the abortions, all of the lies that we've been taught, man. We committed to fixing our people through the spirit of the Most High in Christ, man. You tune into another episode. With that, shalom. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Leave your comments in here. Contact the school, ISUPK in the state of Virginia, 757-550-1204. We got schools all across the United States, all in Europe, all in Canada, all in Central South America, throughout the Caribbean. Contact us and join the force to stop and make sure that all of this raping and molesting and all of these things stop, man. With that, shalom.
Always sip on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I'm riding strap on my chrome. Always sip on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I'm riding strap on my chrome.
Been out of these streets, nigga trying to eat while I duck police. Own family stealing from me. I'm on the told me to pray. But white Jesus can't save me. Get him away from me. I don't know what to say. So many niggas hating me. Get him away from me.
Always up on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I'm riding strap on my chrome. Always up on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I'm riding strap on my chrome.
Always up on my own. Don't need you all in my